welcome to Stand Up, where we talk about what we did, what we're going to do, and what's blocking us. I'll get started. Yesterday, I was watching the Super Bowl, and I watched the Eagles get screwed out of the championship. It was very disconcerting. Today, I'm going to be focusing on mostly fundraising. That's the number one goal for us is fundraising. And I do have some other things on the agenda, but fundraising is top of mind. All right, popcorn it over to Fede.
All right, thanks, Raj. So yeah, still working on the building site. We'll talk with Joe today to see how can we deploy it. For now, I'm just focusing on functionality, so no design. It looks very ugly, but yeah, we will need some good designs. And yeah, we'll keep working on that. And I will pass it to Dan.
I was not invited. I wasn't invited to the leadership meeting. It's not on my calendar. I got your messages, Raj. I talked with him this morning, and I'll go ahead and work on MDog now. I attempted to meet with Chris over the weekend. That didn't work out, and I'm following up with him today. I'm not blocked on anything. I may engage today, and you may find me asking some questions. You may see me asking some questions in the general chat or to the group or to Raj or to specific people, because I'm really trying to add some value to the FAQs, Raj. I feel like I have like this. I'm in this headspace of dispelling doubts, or like I feel like I get how Haley is different than just Slack or a Slack skin, and I see how Haley adds value from just just opposed to just freewheeling going into Chat GPT-3 or even opening an AI account. It's two different worlds, and I really want to tell that story now because I feel like the finance part of it right now is the pain point that we want to attack, and I want to add value to that. So I'm going to work on that today, and I also have this idea where I want to graph out kind of like real generally where all our data is sitting, because I'd like for us to have some discussions one day about making sure that we're attacking like our vendor policies, like who's responsible, where does that responsibility lie, and because we want to make sure to protect our data in transit and at rest. Because as far as I can tell right now, all we're dealing with is data, since we just have our own devices. And then, of course, the last and final update I have is Raj put out that kind of like financial plan, and he mentioned 25 endpoints, and I continue to put together a plan for when it comes time to purchase those 25 endpoints, how we're going to go about doing that and securing them, like good, better, best plan. Those are like the 3 or 4 things that I'm kind of like piece by piece working on, and that's it. And I'm going to pop it over to and if I could get added to leadership invites, that would be awesome. I'm going to pop it over to Ann May. Hopefully I didn't miss her.
Thanks, Dan. So this week and today, I'm going to be focusing on trying to take over Mo's responsibilities for the most part and see what I need to do and how I can do that. I'm also working with Mark and Ralph on the refunder stuff. And I think that's it. I don't have any blockers right now. And is Ralph?
Cool, thanks, Aunt May. So I was able to do one demonstration over the weekend, just like messing around with Haley and see how I could reach out to, certain demographics just to get people aware. It was kind of a test run, but I did release it on YouTube and kind of shared it. I do have some, it's not really a block, but I want to be able to understand ways we can present a challenge in this world, like the Chat GPT and Slackbot, like a challenge, and to be able to portray to people how we can resolve any type of issue that we could probably think of. One way I was thinking is we could be a solution or a way around people being racist. So I just have to know if I'm thinking of that correctly. So I don't have too much insight on that side, but I can, yeah, Dan. So
I'm sorry. I wanted to say that I saw I saw the thing you posted on TikTok. The screen recording of you sliding into Haley's DMs.
yeah,
I thought the angle of sliding into Haley's DMs was a cool angle. I thought it made it like real world and tangible. Clearly you were reaching out to like a target audience that way. I loved it. What I wanted to say was I love seeing a recording of a question you could ask, like in essence what you just posed. Like I loved watching you engage with Haley, asking her a particular question, and then Haley doing it, and it more than just like, hey, how do you make spaghetti sauce? Because I think
yeah,
as we start, because I was sitting with my dad last night, and I was like, Dad, try her, ask her anything you want, man. Like you were a program manager. What do you need to know? And he's like, ask her what the thermal law of the Newton's thermal law of dynamics is, and because he was an aerospace program manager, and she spat out the deal. I was like, all right. He's like, oh wow, he's all impressive, right? So, but here's the thing: he sat there for a bit, and he couldn't think of what to ask her. So when we can demonstrate how to engage, remember I was talking to you, Raj. It's about like training people on how to engage with Haley, like training our mind, like beginning. Raj is even trying to get us to do it, like to think in terms of AI, right? Like think in terms of AI. We got to show people how to think, how to engage in AI. And every time I see an example of Ralph doing it, I think that's value. Like that's what we need to do. We need to be showing people, here's the kind of shit you can ask her. Here's the kind of stuff she can tell you, and capitalize on that. But what are those things? Totally. I don't. Those are good. We should spend some time thinking about that.
yeah, and that's what I tried to do. I found a unique way in that case, like just from previously messing around with Chat GPT, and so Haley, as her capabilities roll out, I want to do more like that, Dan. I appreciate you mentioning that. And that was kind of my goal to show people like, hey, like Haley can be an asset in a lot of different ways. It's not just about AI Slack bot. Like in general, it's like look at what that can offer you.
Yeah, value.
Thanks. So I'll popcorn it to Mark.
Hey guys, yeah, so a lot of going to be repetitive. I'll try to be short. I'm working. The reason I actually showed up late is I got kind of caught up working on updating our financials, putting in the information that Raj has gotten over to me on what's gone into things to this point. And those are just going to be key for us to get on the different funding platforms that we want to use, or go forward with our friends and family round. Let me see if there's anything else. That's it. We had a good meeting in person where we identified some different priorities within the whole company, and I'll be connecting with everybody individually to see how we're driving those forward and get a timeline on that. And we'll be reporting back on that updated timeline in the stand-ups later this week.
All
and I
right.
joined a little late, so I'm not sure who's
You were the last one,
hasn't
Mark.
gone yet. Last one, okay.
All right. Any blockers we didn't discuss? If not, say bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Rebecca.
Later.